Welcome back guys, this is Zuniga Security for cybersecurity. Today we're gonna talk about the SQL injection attack. So before we get started, just a little intro. So the SQL basically allow a user to communicate with some database, and so now let's see how we can use it as a vulnerability. Okay guys, so here we are into the damn vulnerable web application, and let's try into the section SQL. So let's try to write one. We can see the name and the surname, so let's try with two. The same thing. But what if we insert a single quote? Boom, you have an error in your SQL syntax. So from here we know that we can run some SQL injection. Let's try with the most simple one. So single quote that will close the query, then or 1 equal 1 that will be always true, and then commenting everything else. Let's try. Here guys we have our list of users. We can, from here we can do a lot of things. We can steal password, credential and much more. In this case we keep going with some simple one. So let's try with this. So the single quote that will close the query, then the union, then one and the user. Let's see. And here guys we have a very big problem, because this means that the database is running into the web server, and this is related to high dangerous security issues. So now let's try another one, for example with the version. So single quote, then the select and the version. Let's go, and here we have the version. From now we can for example search for some CVE, some vulnerability, and we can exploit this. Into the reality, this kind of vulnerability could be allowed for so many reasons. I wanna remember one in particular. So the prepared statement and the simple statement. Into the simple statement there won't be any sanitization, any filter for the input. So with the simple statement an user potentially could run some SQL injection. While using a prepared statement there will be the sanitization, so there will be some kind of filter for the input of the user, so will be much harder to use this kind of vulnerability. So that's it for today's video guys, hope you enjoy. If you did, don't forget to drop one of those to say yo Zuniga, I'm here to help you. And guys, please, if you have any advice, just leave a comment below. Tell me how I can improve my content for you, my skills, and see you next time. Peace.